Well, I figured I wouldn't do a video like this, but it needs to be done. Apparently, today, I got a Facebook little tag post about somebody who thinks I'm mean, ugly, fat, and rude. So I'll have to take a look at the post now, because this sort of actually surprised me. Apparently, somebody by the name of Noah Smith, a person who I tried to friend on Facebook, and I didn't care. This was like fucking 3 months ago. I didn't give a shit. But I don't mind adding people on the furry fandom. I don't care. I really don't. My main focus is why he did what he did. For about a few weeks now, I noticed he was posting somebody that he said he hated. He wanted to see killed. He wanted to see dead. He wanted to see all these things happen to him. And I'm like, what exactly happened to him? You know, what exactly was going on? I don't fucking know. And one day, I just felt last week, to be honest, I said, can you take it down? Can you do something about it? Can you just take it down? This is like the 4th or 5th time I've seen this on your timeline. Can you do me a favor? Take it down. Makes no sense why you're getting mad at someone for absolutely no fucking reason. Really doesn't, to be honest. So, why, excuse me, sorry about that, sort of knocked the bottle over. Why he would start all this stuff, I don't know. And I told him to take it down because, like, I'm getting sort of, like, I get sick of it. Some people are getting sick of it, and it made no sense for them. Why the fuck he would get mad for something that I really don't know why he would get mad over. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But you don't get mad at people for absolutely fucking nothing. Right? That just makes common fucking sense. I can't see people getting mad over something that they fucking thought in their brain didn't really work out or didn't comprehend properly. That, to me, sounds fucked. Noah Smith, you're fucked. Yeah. And it bugs me. It really bugs me because this is the kind of shit I hate. You know, I've never done a goddamn thing to this person. I asked him to take down a post. I asked him why he was mad at this individual, and he said that I was mean, rude, ugly, and fat, which is basically the lowest form of insults that you could fucking throw at me, which is, can you do me a favor when it comes to insulting me? Fucking insult me. Use your curse words. Use your big boy ball fucking words, please. Because it makes no fucking sense to use the simplest, stupidest fucking words that you could possibly fucking do or use to insult me. I've never really done anything to you. I don't know why. You post that shit about me. I asked you to take it down, and apparently it's still up. Clearly. As I got it today. And I disregarded, told a bunch of people to disregard it because it's fucking same old fucking line bullshit about furry fucking drama. See, Noah Smith is more like the type of people or the type of person that would sit there in front of a computer all fucking day, not have a fucking job, not have a care in the world, doesn't get fucking money for anything else, probably disability because he's probably mentally fucked in the head, and sits there naked, probably twiddling with his fucking dick, or lack thereof, I should say. You want to talk about me, Noah? I'll talk me. I'll talk me, because the type of person you stepped on, namely me, you stepped on the wrong fucking toes. Because out of everybody else that you could have picked a fight with, especially in this fandom, especially fucking me, and I fucking mean this, you picked the wrong fucking guy. because I will run your ass over. And I mean that literally. I can do it with a vehicle, or I can verbally fucking run your ass over, because purposely, what is your personal fucking gain by slandering my name? None. You claim that you're a popular. That's a fucking lie. I know that for a fact, because I'm not even popular. But I get a kick out of you. I get a kick out of you kind of people. See, you're the type of people, the main reason why a lot of us really fucking don't like going to furry cons is for that specific fucking reason. You're weird, you make things awkward as fuck when we try to have a conversation. And when we don't have a conversation, you try to make it weirder. And it's fucked. It really is. So, what I don't get is why would you want to... What is your personal gain to fucking slander my name? You said I was mean and rude. Well, I'm probably being the most rudest I could possibly fucking be, because I think you're a complete fucking idiot. I think you're a waste of everybody's fucking time. And personally, I don't know why you even exist. Because clearly you're the type of people that would hang out with guys and or girls who are mentally fucked in the head like Donald Trump and fucking Hillary Clinton. Clearly fucked in the head. So, you want to slander my name. Alright. Your name was already slandered before you even fucking met me. So don't even bother. Don't pawn that shit on me. No. Alright? Don't. Just don't. You think that you're a popular. I want to give my sort of personal interpretation of popular. A popular is an individual, in my opinion, who's probably got more talent in their fucking pinky than you have in your whole fucking body. And that's probably a fact. That is actually, that's not even a fact. That's a guarantee. Okay? Fursuiters like fucking Telephone. She got popular just by fucking being the goddamn fursuit. That's all she had to do. She didn't need to fucking go and make up a bunch of videos and post them on fucking YouTube. No, she did that additionally to get her fucking gimmick over. And I'm going to say this very loosely because at one point in time I used to wrestle. So that's okay. I use these terms loosely. Gimmick. Her character is fucking brilliant. Beyond belief. Okay? She's probably one of the main reasons why squeaker fursuiters are actually okay now. Because at one point in time, they were irritating as fuck. They really were. Okay? They really were. But you call yourself a popular, yet you don't probably never gone to a furry convention, probably never had a fursuit, never had that experience, never had that public exposure, never had all these things, never been in the public eye, never had that one child come up to you and fucking hug you like no tomorrow. I never had that feeling. Because you're a lonely sack of shit. That's why. So, this is where I'm going to get at. Because populars, I find, are the ones that have a little bit more talent in their fingers. And believe me, they do. When I can find people that can dance a hell of a lot better than me, because I can't dance at all, and I'm blown away by the talent. That's why it's called talent. You don't have talent. You have none. Everybody has a special gift. That's what makes them special. That's what makes them unique. That's what makes them that kind of person. And you're calling me rude and mean. Well, let me explain something to you. Let's see. Rude and mean. Well, this doesn't sound mean. It doesn't sound selfish. It doesn't sound the type of person that would be greedy. About 3 years ago, I had a friend of mine. Okay? Friend of mine. Personal. And him and his girlfriend were going through a unique phase in their life where the girlfriend, her mother, was diagnosed with a brain tumor. Okay? diagnosed with a brain tumor. Luckily for us, luckily for the people that we had the privilege of knowing her, of this individual, the tumor wasn't bad. However, it was going to basically reduce her to the point of which she was going to need a wheelchair for the rest of her life. Which sucks. It does. Life is very, very cruel. And you need to know that, Noah, because you're a piece of shit. You deserve the fucking treatment that you get because you're a piece of shit. That's why. So this person who had a brain tumor, now, her friend was being, he wanted a group of guys, group of pals, group of friends that he all knew, that we all were a part of, this little inner circle that we are, brothers. And he asked us, if you were willing to put $5 or $10 to help out with materials to rearrange the house, because they had to change it because it was a wheelchair thing. So, out of all that so-called mean and rude things that I supposedly said, which I did little to none of, as selfish as I was at that time, I pulled a $100 bill out of my own pocket and I handed it to him. Okay? $100 bill. That was the most unselfish thing I could ever fucking do in my life. Because I want to help people. I don't mind helping people. I don't like getting trampled over by people and abuse that right. But I like helping people when it's necessary. And it was the one time that it needed to be necessary. So that night, he went home, talked to his girlfriend about it. The girlfriend called me. Okay? Girlfriend called me. She was bawling her eyes out. And I could hear it over the phone. I see, these ears, I can pinpoint fucking emotional things in the phone. I don't need to be on drugs. I don't need to have ADHD. I don't need to have ADD. I know that fucking shit the second it comes through that fucking phone. She bawled her eyes out because she was very happy of the fact that there was one soul out of, say, 20, maybe 25 people who were more than willing to share a $100 bill out of their own pocket to their need, to their cause, right? Their need, their cause. They needed the money, and I was more than willing to give it to them. So when it came down to time, when they got the materials, I helped the woman with the brain tumor's husband bring them from the car to the house so that he can do all the renovations that he needed to do to fix it, so that way that she could function around it, to get around the house with a wheelchair, because that was the main purpose of it. She wanted to have the house all rearranged to the point at which that you can have wheelchair accessibility, as it were. Is that mean? I don't think so. That's an act of kindness. An act of random kindness. To this day, that person still treats me with respect. Very much. Because he knows that I have helped him out in several jams in his life. And I've always been there to sort of pick up the pieces. That's a fucking friend. So you probably don't have those. I'll tell you another story. I have another one. Lived out in Moncton. Came down to visit me for, I think, a day or two. Can't remember. But he left at night. He always liked driving in the night. Don't know why. He broke down. Called me at 3:30 in the morning. I figured he would have been home about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I figured he would have been home, but I get a phone call about 3:30, and he says that he's broke down in a town about an hour drive. And he was like, I'm scared, I don't know what to do. I could have went to bed. I could have left him there. And something could have happened to him. But I said, no what? Fuck it. I'm going to grab my keys, grab my shit, and I'm going to go into my truck, and I'm going to go pick him up, and I'm going to drive him the fuck home. And I crashed at his place. You know? It's called an act of kindness out of your own fucking heart. Okay? He was a really good friend. Mind you, of course, we really don't speak as much as we used to. But he was. I did that. Okay? You want to talk about... That's not me. That's an act of kindness. Trying to save somebody when they're pulled over and they got a broken car. That's an act of fucking kindness. You don't know that. Because you're a piece of shit. You want to slander my fucking name. Your name was slandered so fucking long. And yet, I don't know why I'm spending, I would say a good 20 minutes out of my fucking day today. Okay, you want to know? Because I'll share this video somewhere, maybe Facebook, maybe fucking YouTube. I don't fucking know. But if I share it, I want to share it to this. This is October the 2nd, 2016. Okay? Today, to me, didn't feel special. It's just a normal, everyday life. You know, there's nothing special about it. Went to work, got off. I'm here doing this. Slandering your fucking name because you think you're fucking so high and mighty when you think you're way the fuck up there when exactly you're on the fucking floor. You're not even close to the fucking the heavens, okay? You're not even close to that. You're not close to the heavens. No. But today is a unique day. Okay? October the 2nd. See, about 5 years ago, I was going through a very unique, hard time in my life. I had lost the only grandmother I've ever known. And it sucked. It really did. I ain't gonna lie. You want to talk about mean? You want to talk about rude? I went to the funeral. Actually, you know what? Before the funeral even happened, I went to work that night. The night before I even got the fucking phone call saying that she passed. I got the phone call to go, and I went into work that night. I told the whole shift they could care less, but they never said a fucking word. They never send any sympathy cards. They never send any of that shit. They didn't need to send it. And to be honest, it did not hurt my fucking feelings. Not one fucking bit. I could care less. But they knew that I was going to be in a bit of a mood. So I worked the whole night. Even though my supervisor could have said, you know, I mean, you don't have to work tonight. You could just stay home. You know, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. You can, you know, we'll deal with your problem. You know, it's a funeral. It's something personal. You got to fucking do it. I said, I'll fucking work tonight. I just need tomorrow night off. That's it. I go up to the funeral. Go to the funeral. See all my cousins. See all my relatives, aunts, uncles, cousins twice removed, fucking all this other horror. I've seen fucking relatives that I've never even met before in my fucking life. Okay? One of my cousins, who was a bit young and naive and sometimes stupid, was watching me the whole time during this funeral. She said, you never broke down not one fucking tear that whole time. I said, no. You're right. I didn't break not one tear. Was I sad? Absolutely I was. Depressed? Probably was. I broke down in tears, alright. Every fucking night, ever since that fucking funeral, I broke down in fucking tears. Did I share that with my family? No. But I tell you what, though. There was one time I actually went to a wrestling show. And I was going through that phase. I still was mourning the loss. And I had about a couple people say, hey, man, you okay? You don't look right. You don't look good. Like, are you okay? And sure enough, 2 guys come up. They said, are you really okay? And then all of a sudden, the waterworks started coming in. Waterworks started coming in, and every second, just flashing her face, my grandmother's fucking face, every 2 seconds. I had my fucking meltdown that day. Okay? I had my meltdown. That happens to people when death happens. They have a bit of a meltdown period. And so all right. I broke down in tears, and I was fortunate enough that the people that I was talking to, and they completely understood where everything was coming from. And the reason why that they understood is because 2 years prior to my grandmother dying, they had lost their grandmother that they have ever known. So they knew exactly the feeling I was going through. But yet you think I'm a mean person. I'm just a very rude and disrespectful person. No, I'm not a disrespectful person. You see, I've probably been one of the most nicest people that you've ever fucking had the privilege of ever talking to on Facebook. You really are a complete piece of shit. I get people who always have a hard time speaking to people. They always have this shyness. They always have this this thing where it blocks the sort of mental to mouth, that filter. There's a filter there. They're scared because they don't want to say something stupid to make them look bad. There's nothing wrong with saying something stupid, just as long as it doesn't make you really look stupid. Like I say, I've been the type of person that if I detect rudeness or stupidity or a combination of the two, I really don't want to have a conversation with you. I like people who I can talk to, who I have a connection with to some extent, to the point that I have treated them with the utmost respect that they have ever given, and in return they have treated me with that respect. You have given me none by slandering my fucking name. None. So you can go to fucking hell. Now, as far as all the people who have been friends with me my entire life, or at least the friends, especially in the furry fandom, for the past, we'll say 6, almost 7 years now coming up, technically in January. 7 years. The people who I befriended, who I friended for a long time, who I've always had their back in a lot of decisions that they've made, and sometimes a lot of the stupid decisions that they've made. I've been the type of person that I would take a fucking bullet for any of them. Whether I got to know them or not, I would do it. And the only reason why I would do it is because I'm the real friend. The one that will actually stand up and fucking take that bullet. No, because I know that you don't have friends. And I know that you won't take a bullet for fucking nobody. Not even your fucking family. And this is the reason why furry drama is on the fucking rise. Because of fucking bullshit people like you. The most fake people, the most lying, compulsively fucking lying people on the planet. And they somehow manage to migrate their fucking asses into the fucking furry fandom. As a matter of fact, it just happens all over the world. It don't matter if you're in the furry fandom or not. You're a compulsive liar. You're a piece of shit. And if you want to talk about killing me, fucking come to my front door. I will headbutt your teeth out of your face. Literally. You're the type of people that fucking give furries a bad name. You're the type of people that really don't want to fucking have a conversation with you because you're a complete piece of shit. You really are. And it bugs me so much that people like you exist because there's so many people who have either had the privilege of talking to me, who have ever privilege of fucking hanging out, who have ever had the privilege of fucking talking to me on Facebook or Twitter, have never seen anything that would say, you know, he's a fucking douchebag. I've never seen anything like that, you know. I stay away. Why my phone was going off? That's okay. That's not a problem. Noah, get a fucking life. Really, go get a job. Just get the fuck out of the house. I don't fucking care if you have to go and say, oh, well, fucking, yeah, whatever. I don't fucking care. I blocked you for a reason. I think you're a piece of shit. You just, fuck off. Just fuck off. And for the record, you want to talk about how it just mind boggles me, it really does. How you fucking call me ugly, fat, rude, and mean. You just fuck, man. You gotta go and you gotta get your big boy balls, because clearly you don't have any. So go to fucking hell. You're a piece of shit. I hope you fucking rot down there, because the people that I know wouldn't fucking go. They'd go to the man upstairs, because they'll get taken care of. And I want them to be taken care of. So, Noah, fuck you.